March 4th, 1975. A gray Volkswagen Beetle pulls away from Los Angeles, heading east. Behind the wheel is a 35-year-old musician named Jim Sullivan. In the back are his guitar, a box of his own records, and a plan to start a new life in Nashville. He never makes it. Somewhere in the New Mexico desert, Jim Sullivan disappears. No body, no confirmed sightings, no explanation. More than 50 years later, nobody knows what happened. This is the story of Jim Sullivan. Jim Sullivan wasn't a famous musician, but he came surprisingly close. During the late 1960s, he became part of California's Malibu music scene, performing regularly at a beach club called The Raft. He crossed paths with actors, musicians, and filmmakers, even appearing briefly in the film Easy Rider. In 1969, two music investors believed enough in his talent to finance his first album. It was called UFO. Recorded with members of the legendary Wrecking Crew, the album explored lonely highways, restless travelers, and strange encounters, including a title track about aliens. Despite the talent behind it, the album failed commercially. Jim released another record a few years later, but it struggled as well. By 1975, years of chasing success had taken their toll. His marriage was under pressure, and he decided to leave California behind for Nashville, hoping a fresh start might finally change his luck. On March 4, 1975, Jim packed his Volkswagen Beetle with his guitar, a small amount of cash, some clothes, and copies of his albums. After nearly 15 hours on the road, he arrived near Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and checked into the La Mesa Motel. The next day, his car was found abandoned on a remote ranch about 26 miles away. Inside were his clothes, his identification, his guitar, even the box of records. Everything was still there, except Jim. Witnesses reportedly saw him walking away from the car. After that, nothing. His family traveled to New Mexico and joined the search. Police searched the area. Newspapers covered the disappearance. But no trace of Jim Sullivan was ever found. Over the years, several theories have emerged. Some believe he wandered into the desert and died from exposure. Others suspect he may have encountered dangerous people in the area. His former manager even recalled Jim once wondering how someone could disappear forever by simply walking into the desert. Then there's the theory that refuses to die. Years before vanishing, Jim had released an album called UFO. For some people, that coincidence became part of the mystery itself. Of course, there has never been any evidence supporting that idea. Only speculation. For decades, Jim Sullivan's music was almost forgotten. Then, in 2010, a record label called Light in the Attic rediscovered UFO and reissued it, introducing his music to an entirely new generation of listeners. His songs survived. The mystery survived. But the question never changed. What really happened to Jim Sullivan after he stepped away from that abandoned Volkswagen in the New Mexico desert? More than 50 years later, no one has the answer.